How she do her own?
And equality. And
Her own went like this.
Our party that 80% of us want a ceasefire, would rather beat up protesters.
Hold on, should we continue? One second.
Ceasefire. But January 6th. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Get you one of these shirts, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still giving 30% off. I shouldn't, but I'm doing it anyway because, you know, I'm probably a bad businessman. I just want you guys not to have a barrier financially to wear the things that you really want to wear. Other companies probably don't care about that. Of course, I make plenty of money doing all this other stuff. So I'm okay with giving 30% off. It's probably not a good business move, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to keep it running. 30% off, you put beat down in there. Put beat down, get 30% off, get you one of these shirts. We got all different colors, and we also got it in hoodies. So get you one today. We ain't going to do 30% off for a very long time after this. So 30% off, get it now, TatumStore.com. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, January 6th, yeah, they just, the communists, they don't call it communists. They call it the white supremacists. They try to take over the Capitol. But look at this. Well, what is this? What is this? See, at least the people on January 6th, they were trying to stand up for American values. They believed that the election was being stolen from America. These people are doing this for Hamas, a terrorist group. They doing this in America for a country and a people that don't give a F about them and will throw half of them off a building. Roll the clip. Can you believe people this stupid in America? See, sometimes, and I know this sounds crazy. It's kind of true, but it's sad that it's true. Too much freedom for people make them stupid. But I would rather people be stupid than us be free than us not to be free and people be all smart. But a lot of freedom make people stupid. Because they go down a rabbit hole of stupidity. And they get so comfortable with the lackadaisical spirit of having everything handed to them, having privilege to live in America, and then they get so stupid, like they bite the hand that feed them. They just start gnawing at the hand of grace and mercy and death that went through building freedom in this country. And they bite the hand. These ignorant fools. What a clip. They're using violence. They're using force. A couple Capitol Police got hurt.
That is an insight into some of the chaos that unfolded in Washington, D.C. Pro-Palestine activists clashed with police on Wednesday.
No, pro-Hamas. Quit saying pro-Palestine. These people are pro-Hamas. They are pro-Hamas. They are pro-terrorists. They're not pro-Palestinian.
Wednesday night, as they demanded a ceasefire.
Ceasefire in Gaza is pro-Hamas. Ceasefire in Gaza, to ceasefire for what? They still got hostages. Hamas still have hostages. Hamas believe they're in a holy war against Israel. A ceasefire is what? Okay, we get it.
In Gaza, this is what police were up against.
What black people doing? What y'all doing up here? Don't you got better stuff to do than be trying to fight for Palestinians? Get your back to the black neighborhood and fight for your own people.
Get back, guys.
This is what one of the protesters had to say to the camera as the demonstration escalated.
We're outside the DNC. We're outside the...
You know when she did this? How she put her arm back like this? I ain't never seen nobody do this like this. Just watch how she do. Her arm was way back here like this. You know she possessed by a devil.
Democratic Party headquarters because this party claims to be on the side of life.
How she do her arm?
And equality. And
Her arm went like this. It went behind her.
And call for a ceasefire now. And we're being responded to by the police shoving anti-war activists down the stairs, shoving peaceful protesters back with their bikes. And
She's the most intense person in this whole area. She's claiming that it's so chaotic. They putting all that music behind her. Everybody else just kind of lingering around. She's yelling and screaming, and her arm can go behind her like this. It's crazy.
Because our party that 80% of us want a ceasefire, would rather beat up protesters.
Hold on. Should we continue? One second.
Ceasefire.
The scenes in DC became so tense and so ugly, Congress members had to be evacuated. California.
They had to be evacuated. What's the charges?
California Congressman Brad Sherman shared his experience, describing the protesters as violent and pro-terrorist. He posted to X, was just evacuated from the DNC after pro-terrorist, anti-Israel protesters grew violent, pepper spraying police officers and attempting to break into the building. Thankful to the police officers who stopped them and for helping me and my colleagues get out safely. Apparently, these pro-Hamas demonstrators want Republicans to prevail in the next congressional election. Police released a statement pleading with members of the public to stay away while officers made arrests. Part of the statement says, right now our officers are working to keep back approximately 150 people who are illegally and violently protesting in the area. Officers are making arrests. All members have been evacuated from the area. Please stay away from the area.
What y'all gonna say now? Treat them like you do the January 6ers, right? They're in the same boat. You think that their activism to end justify the means? Is that how they felt in January 6th? Well, that's how they feel now. Thank God they stopped them from going up in the building. These people were violent. Pepper spraying police officers. That's violence. That's actually a criminal offense, a felonious offense. But anyway, it's not even just that. I mean, these people are protesting to support a terrorist group. And most of them are white people. Most of these people you see got masks on, they white people. White people, can y'all find something better to do in your own country than to be, and these ignorant black folks that's jumping in this? Palestinians ain't worried about, where have Palestinians fought for your freedom? Show me where in Palestine they got American flags waving saying, stop the oppression of black people. These people don't give a about you, but you stupid enough to try to care about them because they black and brown. Y'all just ignorant people. I don't understand how we so ignorant. This is a very simple conflict. Israel, the Israeli people, the Jewish people were positioned back historically where they've been for centuries. And there was wars fought. They won. They occupy the land. It's their land now. Not your land. It's their land. Just like it's our land, it's not Mexico land. Mexico ain't going to come back and try to conquer Texas, are they? It ain't your land no more. It's our land. The Native Americans live on reservations because we were nice to them and let them live on reservations. We didn't shut their whole reservation down and own all their land. But we let them live on reservations. But it's America. It's not Pasquayaki. It's America. You going to get your land back? No. We own it now. I'm sorry it had to happen that way, but we own it now. If you want to get it back, you want to go to war over it? If you want to go to war, then it's game on. Same thing with the Palestinians. Look, man, you lost. And you got yourself in a situation like this. Yeah, I don't think anybody should be mistreated. But at the end of the day, you don't want to have people flying and killing innocent people in the country and you think they ain't going to retaliate? Now they finna whoop you dry. I hope they do. I hope they turn it into a parking lot, in my opinion. Get the innocent people out the way and kill all of them. Kill every single one of the Hamas terrorists. Kill them all. Put them in a pile and burn them. And let the world see this is what happened to you when you come kill innocent people in somebody else's country over a religious war. And get the innocent people out. And I say, to be honest, I feel like they have to denounce Hamas and they have to denounce the terroristic theology. And maybe you can put them in the country and feed them and do all this stuff. If you don't denounce Hamas, you can't. You stay in your country and rebuild on your own. That's how I feel. They're 70% of the vote. Hamas got 70% of the vote, according to a historian that live in Israel and a person who was a tour guide of us when we went to Israel. Now, verify the facts. He said 75%. I believe him. If you don't believe him, go look it up for yourself. They want these people. They want the government. They want to kill Israelis. This is what they do. And stupid Americans ain't got nothing else to argue about and be and complain about, so they're going to do it like this. Anyway, I'm done running my mouth, man. It's a disgrace what they're doing. And it's a disgrace how people are jumping on the bandwagon of Palestinians. Like, it's crazy to me. And because it's not all Palestinians that are the ones that are the problem. It's the ones that are in Gaza, the ones that voted for Hamas. They are the problem. The other Palestinians seem to get along well with Israelis, and they live and congregate together and do all this other stuff together. Maybe subconsciously they don't agree with each other's religion, but at the same time, when I was in Israel, yeah, it was some separation, but they all worked together. Every hotel we stayed in, every place we went, it was Palestinians and Jewish people and Israelis all working together, all doing the same sites and everything else. On Shabbat, the Palestinians and the Muslims, they still ran, the restaurants, and they still cooked food for everybody. And then when they had their holy day, all the Jews did it. Like, people just working together, and every day is like a normal day. But the terrorists in Hamas or the terrorists in Gaza want to kill all the Israelis. And that's why they're getting what they're getting, and they deserve it. And the innocent people, I hope that they get out the way. I don't think they should die. But at the same time, hey, it is what it is. It ain't Israel's fault. It's Hamas's fault. Quit voting for governments that's going to get you killed over a conflict that they created, killing innocent people in somebody else's country. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.